Yes, guys, welcome back to Rob's Arsenal recap. And yeah, today we're going to be previewing, I should say, the Arsenal Preston match. And for me, by the way, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Well, the one viewer for now. Let me know if you can hear me. Type in the chat if you can hear me. So I'm gonna start doing a little more live, because as I said that my house is always packed. My house is like literally always packed out with kids, right? There's always noise everywhere all the time. So I can't get to do live as much as I would like to, but I will try from now on. I will try my very best to do more. So yeah, we're gonna get into Arsenal versus Preston. So as I said before, that this match, no one. So whoever is watching, just send a text, just send a thing and let me know that you can hear me. I'm not talking to myself, or I'm not talking to them. Mute mic, yeah. And we're gonna bring on a few people as well later on. Might bring on one or two people just to get their opinion as well. I might have to watch it back myself. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. Someone's watching. All right. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the Arsenal Preston match. And listen, the match we had against Liverpool, it was a tricky one for me, because I see improvement. I see massive improvement, because the way we played against Liverpool, and we have to remember that Liverpool is right now, they're on fire. They're on form right now. Since Klopp left and Slot came in, they've been on fire. And for us to go head to head, toe to toe with them, not having Odegaard, like California not 100%. Saka, I don't believe Saka was 100% until I see him in the match. Then I'm thinking, nah, Saka is more than 100% right now. But a few people weren't there, right? Timber wasn't looking 100%. So Saliba had a red card. So to go up against Liverpool and still perform the way we did, I'm proud of the team. And I don't want to keep going on over and over about the refereeing against Arsenal, but clearly something needs to be looked into. Something, because Arteta complained. Arteta spoke to the PGML, and nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing. So I'm starting to think that we just have to just move on from this. We just have to stop thinking about this until our mind, you know what I mean? Until we start to operate in a way where we don't care even if we get bad decisions, because everyone could see it. Even opposition fans see it. Pundits are starting to say things now, so everyone is seeing it. So going into the match, I've got a few things that I wanted to talk about as well concerning this, because let me quickly go into that match. So this was some of the attacking build-up play, right? And this, first of all, this was Benjamin White. Now, as I said, that Benjamin White, for me, it looks like he was missing Saka, because the way he's been linking up with Saka in this Liverpool match, playing right centre back, I loved it. I loved it. And look at this ball over the top to Saka. This was the first instance we see, and this is from minute 1. Literally, well, not minute 1, minute 4, you can see on the clock. From minute 4, you can see the intention of Benjamin White to get that ball over the top to Saka. And as I said, this is not like he's playing right back. He's playing centre back. And for him to be targeting Saka like this shows you that this was us instruction from the manager. 4 minutes in, and he's already looking for that ball over the top. Normally, it'll come from the right back, which is Partey. And listen, I have to add, Partey had a superb match. He had a magnificent match. This guy, a centre mid, playing at right back, filling in seamlessly. I'm so impressed with Partey right now. For me, Partey is one of the best players in our team right now. I'm so impressed with this guy. When he's injured free, brilliant. So, getting back to the match, we see Liverpool. To be fair, Arsenal was brilliant, but Liverpool setup, I believe Liverpool setup was spot on. Most of the times they attack. Look at this right now. Look at the instance. We see we've got 4 men around the ball, so we're pressing high. You see Saka up there, you see Kai Havertz, you see Trossard over there, and we're pressing high. Moreno there, trying to back up. Now, skip this one now. Go to the next one. That was the first instance. Now, this was the second instance, whereas we had a corner. Look at the whip on this. Now, look at the Liverpool defensive line. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. However, Marino, I believe, is going to add something special to our team. And we already see this. We already see this from a few matches ago, that this guy is a set-piece specialist as well. Iman Gabriel, I believe these two, they're going to score a lot of goals for Arsenal this season on set pieces. So we see he's targeting Marino. Now, there's no surprise why Marino eventually got the goal. Because this is a set play. First, whenever we had corners and set pieces, we normally target Gabriel because he's like the number one guy, the aggressor in the box, attacking the ball in the box. And now we've got Moreno added to that. That's two aggressors of headers of the ball. Now I know we've got Silly, I know we've got players like Kai Havertz, but I believe that Gabriel is more aggressive in his headers. He's aggressive when he's attacking the ball, and this is why I believe that our set piece coach set it up like this. Sometimes you'll be aiming for Gabriel, sometimes you will be aiming for Moreno. Now, onto the next one now. Once again, you see Benjamin White on the ball. Where is he looking? He's looking for output. He's looking for once again, he went to Saka. So, 2 times in the space of 8 minutes. 2 times so 4 minutes each. 4 minutes each. So this is what I'm saying, that this has to be a strategy. This has to be a strategy from Mikel Arteta. And I love it because Benjamin White, this is how you build the team chemistry. Benjamin White has been playing on the right-hand side with Saka day in, day out, training with him and playing in matches together, playing Benjamin White right back and Saka right wing, right? They've been playing together. They understand each other. And you're going to see Saka's pointing to Benjamin White. I want the ball there. That's where I want the ball. And you see Saka latch onto it, throwing away Robinson, and with a spectacular goal. So Saka, as I said, that this guy has gone up another level since injury, and I believe that he's been tired. It's because this guy's been jet lagged for seasons now. He needed a rest, and he got it, and now you can see the best of Saka. And I believe that going on into the future matches, we're going to start to see the best of Saka. So the next clip, I believe it is. Yeah, so you can see the run. You can see Saka. Look, you see him pointing? Look at Saka pointing. He's pointing, give it there. Now, Liverpool had a brilliant line. Robinson was watching him all along, but the ball from Benjamin White, and because Robinson is caught flat-footed, you can see that is basically by Saka. So, I wanted to show you guys a few things on the positional play as well of Liverpool, but I don't think I'm going to get into that because I need to talk about the actual match that we're trying to preview. I wanted to show you another clip. I think this is the one. Alright, let me go back up one. Okay, so this is the interception by Declan Rice. Now, Liverpool attacks and defend as a defend from high up as a 4, and then they drop back. So Liverpool were playing very compact, and this is it. Look at the. I'll give it a bit more before I do a little mental screenshot. Now, if Arsenal was defending against City like this, you'll be hearing that Arsenal is playing defensively. Why is Arsenal playing so defensively? This is what I've been hearing. Arsenal is playing defensively. Why can't we attack the ball like a big team? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? But literally, Liverpool done the same thing to us that we done to City. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Really, I'm not mad at that because I understand that sometimes you have to use strategy. And this is the strategy to basically... you're playing against a good team, right? And you're playing away from home. You're going to set your team up to get a point. And that's what I believe that we done a few times when we play against City. You hear some people criticizing, and that's the same thing Liverpool done when they played us. So understand that. Now, going back over... yeah, so going back over no one said anything. I didn't hear any commentator saying that Liverpool was so negative. And as I'm saying, this is another one now. This is another one from Declan Rice whipping into Moreno. Literally, Thomas Partey put him off. But that you could see that's the second time now across when in the box to Moreno. Here we are. Now it's the same format where the players are going to run out and in. See, out, in, and then out again. And this is the same one. Looking for the next one where Marina actually got the goal. Oh yeah, this is another one as well where I see with Gabriel. One sec, guys, because I'm trying to link it up with, trying to find it on the YouTube link as well, because I see some people texting. Yes, big up to everyone that's watching, man. Big up to all you guys. Respect for being here. Makomi, Chucks, what's that? I thought so. He needed a breather. He's playing a lot of football. Yeah. Big up to Masado as well. Yeah, man, he's playing a lot of football. They could have danced with our B team. Yeah, man. So this is it where Arsenal are looking prime right now. We're looking prime. And this leads me now to what I'm going to talk about, which is the match against, which is the match that we're going to play tomorrow night, right? This leads me back to that match. Now, we have to understand that I expect Arteta to play a team where I want to see Waneri starts. I want to see Skelly starts. I want to see Jesus starts. And I believe we're going to see Sterling. I want to see all these guys starts because this is how they're going to improve. This is how they're going to build up their confidence. If they continue to play, if they continue to start, even in these small matches and continue to improve, continue to progress, this is how they're going to get the confidence that, because I know Mikel Arteta is waiting for something. What is Mikel Arteta waiting for to start Waneri in certain matches, Premier League matches? Why is he always waiting for last minute to bring on people like Skelly? Why is he always waiting to the last minute to bring on people like Waneri? Now understand that yes, they might be too young to start in certain Premier League matches, but they're not too young to come on like 30 minutes. Give them 30 minutes run out. Do you know what I mean? Because how are they going to get better if they're not getting the game time? And sometimes I really think that we could do with those players. We really could do with those players because sometimes the team lacks creativity, it lacks ideas, it lacks everything. But we're gonna talk about this anyway. So as I said that I'm gonna take a look into the lineup, the possible lineup tomorrow. Yeah. So what I'm thinking, David Raya might start and go. I don't know why. I just think so. I don't think we're the type of team that gives like second string keepers a look in. So I think David Raya might start and go. I think Josh Nichols might be right back. I think Saliba might get a game, because Saliba missed the last match, and I believe Arteta would want him to get some game time, to get some minutes, to get his confidence back, and to get his game time, his minutes in. I believe that Saliba could start. And Jakub Kivior, I think, deserves to start. After that match, he came on, and listen, we all know that we saw that some of us actually didn't believe that was a goal. But what Jakub Kivior came on and done, that header that he done to Kai Havertz, for me, that was a clear header. That was never a foul because he didn't go over with his hand on the back of the player. He didn't do that. He went sideways and he header on. It was the player that went down low. That's why it went over the player. Now, understand that that's open for interpretation, so that's why I didn't even criticize the referee for that one. But for me, that should have stood as a goal. But Jakub Kivior came on and done well against Liverpool. He didn't make any big mistakes like he did in the previous match. And I expect to see Jorginho like in the centre of mid, and Declan Rice on the left hand side, and Ifon Waneri on the right hand side of midfield. So that's free midfield: Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Ifon Waneri. Oh, I forgot. I expect to see Skelly at left back because Timber came off. Arteta, I believe Arteta said it was tiredness, or he had a slight little knock. I don't expect that to keep Timber out. I believe he will be next in the next Premier League match. I think that's against Newcastle. I think he'll be in for that one. So I think Miles Lewis Skelly should start. And then that's a big int as well. So what's going on with Zinchenko? Zinchenko has been on the bench in the Champions League when Skelly came on. When we needed someone to come on, Skelly came on, Zinchenko was on the bench. In the Premier League matches that Skelly came on, Zinchenko was on the bench. So what does that say for Zinchenko's future? And I don't hear anyone talking about Zinchenko. I know there's lots of Zinchenko fan out there, but right now I don't believe Zinchenko can get in our team unless Skelly is injured, Benjamin White is injured, Califlo is injured, and Timber is injured, and even Tomiyasu. That's the only way I see Zinchenko can get in this team. Now, I'm not saying as left back, I should say, because I still think Zinchenko could do a good job in centre mid. I really do. Zinchenko is a quality player. He has a superb quality in terms of his touches, in terms of his passing, in terms of his movements. He has that. So I believe that he'll be good in midfield. But I can't see Zinchenko coming in midfield or get above Declan Rice, or above even Ethan O'Reilly. But I can't see him coming in above Moreno right now, and especially Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is on fire. Now, in the attacking side of the game, I'm gonna say Sterling. I know, listen, I've been talking to some of my mates and they're always on Sterling. I'm like, listen, stop talking about Sterling, because I see Gabriel Jesus making mistakes. No one says anything. Well, these two guys don't say anything. But as soon as Sterling loses the ball, oh, look at that, he's so rubbish, he's garbage. I'm saying, nah, bro, give the man some time. You get me? Let him cook. But to be fair, Sterling isn't having the best of starts. I have to be honest. He's not having the best of starts. But I do believe he can get there. He can improve and get better and better. I do believe. I've got hope in Sterling. I don't know. I don't know why. But I still got hope in Sterling. I'm not going to give up on Sterling. Until he leaves the club, I'm not going to give up. Because he's proven his quality at Man City. He's proven his quality at Liverpool. So you know that he has the quality. But what's holding him back? Who knows? It could be a mental block. It could be because he doesn't want to lose the ball. He doesn't want to look bad. So he's overcompensating by trying to do too much. That could be the reason. Who knows? But I'm not giving up on Sterling. And then I want to see Gabriel J. And in striker, I was considering Martinelli up top and Gabriel J on the left. But I want to see Gabriel J up top and I want to see Martinelli on the left. That's what I want to see, because for me, Gabriel J needs to have a good season. He has to have a good season. If Gabriel J doesn't have a good season this season, I believe that's it for his career at Arsenal. I really do, because I believe Arsenal is going to sign a striker in the summer. Possibly in the January transfer window, but I definitely believe we're going to sign one in the summer. Now, am I saying that we need to get rid of Gabriel J? I don't want to get rid of him. I would happily keep Gabriel J as a third striker. I would happily do that. I would happily keep him as the backup to Saka on the right, because I believe that he can do a good job for now. For now, I believe he could do a good job. But is he going to be contented? Is he going to be okay with just sitting on the bench, being a bit player? A bit part player. I can't see Gabriel J being satisfied with that. That's the whole reason why he left City. And when he left City, bear in mind, City at that time was winning Prems, was in Champions League finals, right? City was doing very good. And he left City because he didn't want to be a bit part player. To come to Arsenal to be the main player, the main striker, the big boy. And now to be reverting back to being a bench player, I can't see him being satisfied. So it's not the fact that I want to get rid of him. It's that I don't think he's going to want to stay. And I can't never put Jesus over Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has been a revelation since he came to Arsenal. And this is what I'm talking about, my mad scientist manager. This guy, Mikel Arteta, he knows what to do in every instance. Mikel Arteta knows how to give you what you need at the right time. You see some players, remember Nuno Tavares? When he does some mistakes, Arteta is on him like, shouting on him, substitute. This guy literally came on at half time and came back off like 5-10 minutes after. Like, Mikel Arteta is ruthless with some players, and he knows the type of players, the type of personalities he could do that to. This is called, what do you call it now? I would call that wisdom, but it's beyond wisdom. It goes into player management, but it's still wisdom, but it's a deeper level of understanding of individual personalities and characters and how to deal with them. This guy is a genius, I'm telling you, even the way he deals with his players' emotion. Because he came out and said that, listen, the reason why Kai Havertz is performing so good right now, he needed love. He needed affection. He needed to see that you cared about him. So he saw Kai Havertz and understood him on a general level. Now, you see, the Kai Havertz that we're seeing playing for Arsenal now is not the Kai Havertz we've seen for Chelsea. And I've been saying this to Gems. I've been saying this to Rome's. I've been saying this to all these other fans that's been criticizing us for buying Kai Havertz. I've been saying it won't be the same because Arsenal have a way of bringing the best out of the worst of players. And it's not just Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has a track record now. I'm not going to be talking about William and people like that because I believe William had some psychological damage. It's a good thing that Kai did it, but William, I believe that something was going on, man. I don't think he was ready for the pressure of leaving a big rival club coming to another one, because that's another pressure right there, because fans are going to be hating against you saying that you left and go to the rival. So I don't think that William could mentally deal with that. But Kai Havertz, the love that he received, you can see the team loves him, especially what Odegaard, my skipper, done by giving that penalty, taking the ball from Saka. Well, I don't want to say take, because Saka agreed to it. Give him the penalty, and that gave him the confidence. And even in training, you can see they're gelling. I saw a clip before the Liverpool match. Is it after the Liverpool match? I see the training clip of Kai Havertz. You see William Saliba basically kicking Kai, pushing Kai, like antagonizing him, and you see Kai just pushing back. I'm like, yeah, I love it. I want Kai to show his personality. I want him to be himself. I want him to give who he is, because that's how I get the best out players, by them to just being who they are, not to being in their shell, being shy, being timid. I love that, man, because I'm saying William Saliba is a big, strong dude. You see Kai not fair. You see Kai is pushing him. You see Kai is fighting back. I love it, man. But yeah, Kai Havertz is a different Kai. Going back to the formation, Gabriel Martinelli, I want to see Gabriel Martinelli on that left-hand side. I believe Gabriel Martinelli deserved to be have a good season this season, because last season he did not have a good season. And I've been saying that, listen, is it the fact that he needed a good player, a good left attacking mid, a good left-footed box-to-box player? And we see that since Mikel Moreno came in the team, massive improvement. But before Mikel Moreno came in the team, can you guys guess who was the one that was helping? Who was the one that was helping? Sorry guys, I see a few comments here. No Sterling, we talk about it. We don't have to sell him. We can keep him as a winger. Yeah. There we go. What? Keep Sterling as a winger? Jesus. I think you're talking about Jesus. Yeah. I would say keep Jesus as a winger as well. I wouldn't want to sell Jesus, but Jesus is a very, very, very gifted player. His ability is second to none. For me, he's a bit like Neymar without the skills. With the touches, the turns, the movements, the body shape, everything. He's gifted. Agility is gifted. He just doesn't have the skills like Neymar. But these kind of players you're going to need in your team, because this literally, Jesus could be running against a player and just drop a shoulder and he's gone. He just drop a shoulder and that guy's gone. So he has top potential, top ability. But we need more than that in the Arsenal team. A team like Arsenal, the way we're developing, the way we're transitioning into being that big team, we need more than that. I'm sorry, Jesus, we need more than that. But going back over to Gabriel Martinelli, man. Martinelli, as I said, that last season, he needed that player, that left-hand side midfielder. But as I was saying that, can you think of who helped Gabriel Martinelli first off? Can you think of who helped Gabriel Martinelli to settle in? Because there was a specific player that helped him, and that player is Calafiori. Calafiori helped him to basically gain this confidence back. And you can remember that based off, if you remember when Calafiori was basically what was he? I forgot. I think it was Martinelli. Was it a cross? I think Martinelli done a cross. Assist. He got an assist. I see Calafiori, instead of going to the goal score, I think it was Trossard that scored. Instead of going to Trossard celebrating, this guy went, Calafiori that is, went and celebrated with Martinelli. And I'm saying, interesting. This is interesting. You can see that this is something that, because it was Calafiori that passed the ball to Martinelli, and Martinelli done the crossing for Trossard. So you can see that these guys have been developing their teamwork, have been developing their cohesion on the training ground, and it paying dividends on the pitch. And this is why they were so happy. This is why they were celebrating like this. And man, I was happy to see that, because when you see things like this, I don't know, if you're a true fan, it warms your heart, because it was warming my heart. If you're a true fan, it warms your heart. Adonis saying, Giano, yeah, Giano, Arsenal is on things, Adonis. Yes, man. I know that's what you meant when you said Giano. I know you're not criticizing Sterling. I hope you're not criticizing Sterling. I hope you're not criticizing Jesus, because this guy is a Man United fan. Yeah, so I hope he's not criticizing none of my team. You get me? But yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy with the cohesion of the team, especially Calafiori coming to the team. This guy looks like he's been here for like over a season now. This guy looks like he's been there for like 4 or 5 seasons. The way he just fits in. You know, you got some people got just some loving personalities, some nice personalities. Like, they can get on with anyone. Because I know a few people like that. Masada is one of these guys. Masada literally can get on with anyone. Right? It doesn't matter who it is. Masada can get on with that person. And some people now, like, they're a bit reserved. That's like me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's me. I'm not the person that's gonna be, you know what I mean, all in all the time. I'm a bit reserved. And then get to know you, then you start to see me. But Calaflor is not like that. This guy, it's like from day one, you can see him messing about with players. I'm thinking, this is a kind of a bit cringy, because you can see in training, I was watching it in training, and he was playing with someone, and it's like the person wasn't really playing with him. And I'm saying, I don't know if, you know what I mean? I don't know if his personality is going to be overbearing or it's going to be too much. But thankfully, everyone took to him like, you know what I mean? Like flies to bread. Like literally, everyone took to this guy. And even me, man, I'm saying that I'm so excited about Calaflor, because I see Calaflor as different. This guy is different. Calaflor, for me, Calaflor is like a hybrid. He plays like, he's rough, rigid. He's like aggressive, like, I would say like Sergio Ramos. You see, Sergio Ramos is like a commander. Don't mess with Sergio Ramos. This guy will knock your head off. This guy is like, he's got the heart of defending. You remember what he done to Salah and broke Salah's arm. I didn't agree with that, to be honest. I didn't agree with that, but that's all Sergio Ramos is. So Sergio Ramos is that type of player, and I can see that potential in Calaflor. Also, I can see the more, even though he's aggressive and he looks like he's got high temperament, at the same time, it looks like he's very calm, because the way when he's attacking, it looks calm, but when he's defending, it looks aggressive. So he's got that personality, that split personality, I would say. Like, he knows what to do at the right time, and for me, that's a very, very underrated quality to have. So I'm happy with Calaflor, man. Big up to Calaflor. Remember, Jesus is not good though, bro. What? Jesus is not good? What? What you saying? Don't be saying that, man. Listen, I know that he's not the typical striker. I'm not comparing him as the typical striker, but you have to agree with me to say that this guy has superb qualities. As I said, that I'm not judging him as a striker. I'm judging him as an attacker. And when you judge him as an attacker, he's got different dynamics that can contribute to the team, just like with Kai Havertz. If you're going to judge Kai Havertz as a striker, a goal poacher like Haaland, you would say he's rubbish. But when you look at what Kai Havertz does for the team, the tracking back, the defending high up the pitch, drifting down the wing, because this is something that I don't think most fans realize. Most of the time you see Kai Havertz playing down the wing, and you see Saka is playing 1-2s with Saka, and when Odegaard was there, Odegaard was a part of that as well. So he adds a different dynamic to the attacking phase of the play. Jesus is the same way. I know he doesn't get the goal. He doesn't get the goals that he should, right? And I know he needs to improve on his shooting accuracy. I know this. But his ability is, you can't argue about his ability. Big up to Saka's older brother. Big up to you, my guy. Big up, Rob. Great channel and content. Always watch from London. Big up. Respect, man. I love that. I love that comment, man. Respect for that, my guy. Thanks for the support. Arsenal family thing. You done know. Like the video. You done know. Sterling will cook. He needs time to get back to full fitness. There we go. A man that understands football. So forget about you, Adonis, and your foolish comment about Sterling and Jason. No, you didn't say nothing about Sterling. It was Gunners 11 said something about Sterling. So ban you, Gunners 11 and Adonis. But yeah, man, I believe that Sterling is gonna cook. He just needs a bit time, as Saka's older brother said. And Jesus, this is his season to shine, man. I really think he needs to pull his socks out. His socks up. I really think he needs to pull his fingers out, because I really think we're gonna sign either. I want to say Gyökeres, but in the back of my mind, I'm watching Isak. Because Isak, I see problems over Newcastle with Isak not signing a contract. I see problems. I see problems. And it's a good thing for us, right? It's a good thing for us. I see Isak possibly holding out for Arsenal. And I see, yeah. Sesko, I still think we'll get Sesko, because the reason being, I know Sesko signed a contract, but it could be a thing that the club is trying to protect his value. And I'm not mad at that. That's good business. I'm not mad at good business. It's just down to Arsenal now to understand or to realize how much we need a striker of that caliber and still fork out the money. But yeah, man, big up to you guys in the comments, man. But Adonis, what you saying? You don't like Sterling? Yeah, I know most of you guys. Listen, Adonis is talking right now because Man United is not under the bus anymore. They're not on the water anymore. They sacked Van Gaal. And as I keep telling them, listen, I respect Van Gaal. I respected Van Gaal. Honestly, I don't think Van Gaal was the problem at Man United. I believe that, yes, they needed to get rid of him because there's a stain on the club because of he's the manager at the time. But I still think it's the problem at Man United is bigger than Van Gaal. What am I talking about Van Gaal? I'm talking about Ten Hag. You see, because Van Gaal is in the back of my mind because I believe that Van Gaal has been Man United's best manager since Fergie. So Van Gaal is in the back of my mind. So I think that by getting rid of Ten Hag, I think that's like you're trying to plug a hole. You're trying to plug a hole, but it's not gonna work. It's like you're trying to use chewing gum as a glue to put over a leaking tank. What's going to eventually happen, everything's going to burst and it's going to get wider. The rim is going to rim out and get wider and get wider. The hole's going to get wider and it's going to get bigger. Now, I understand that they're doing some things in the back end, like in terms of the hierarchy at the club. They're trying to improve things like that. Fair play on them. But I believe that is the problem at Man United is bigger. And I've been, listen, I see one of my Man United mates, yeah. I see one of them, when was it? Sunday night. And I said to him, like, listen, what's going on at Man United right now? He's like, yeah, man, we're in the mud right now. And I said to him, I calmly said to him, I said, listen, my guy, I feel sorry for you guys right now. I can't even banter you right now. And this was the voice, I spoke to him with this voice. And some might say it's patronizing, this voice. And I said, my guy, listen, understand how you guys are feeling right now. I feel sorry for you. I can't banter with you right now. I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed at all Arsenal fans trying to banter Man United fans right now. I feel ashamed and disgust with Arsenal fans trying to banter Man United right now. We should lift up you guys because I don't want to see anyone being like feeling suicidal right now. Because I see people on stream going nuts, throwing their like literally their mouses all over the place, breaking their computers. I'm saying, nah, man, this is not healthy. So I'm all in support. I'm in solidarity with you Man United fans. I'm all about the mental health, right? So I was talking to him, yeah, and he said that, yeah. You know what? This is what you guys. And I'm baiting him in. I'm baiting him in because I'm waiting for him to say I'm waiting for him to say what I'm expecting him to say. Hear what this guy says. He says, yeah, man. Don't watch it. We're like you a few seasons ago. I was like, yeah. He fell for it. I've been and I know it's not just me. Lots of us have been saying this for seasons. We've been saying this for seasons. That listen. Man United is gonna, and Adonis, you can remember. I've been saying this to you as well, mate. I've been saying that Man United, and I've been saying this before this decline, like 5 years ago. Before this so there's a decline. And there's a steep decline. So before the steep decline, there was a gradual decline. And I've been saying this about the gradual decline to Adonis and other Man United fans for a few seasons now. And I said that, listen, you guys are in the same position we were when we lost Arsene Wenger. The same position. The only difference is that we had the excuse to talk about the club, about the stadium. We had to pay off the stadium. So we had good excuses, right? Some would say that's poor excuse, but for me it's good excuse because we actually are a self-sustainable club. As I keep saying that, when you check the financial, and I love to check finances, yeah? When you check the financials, Arsenal is one of the most wealthier club in terms of the revenue we produce and the money we spend. We don't take money from our owners to spend. Like, really, that happens, right? We're a club that when we earn money, we spend the money we earn. But teams like it's cool now, Man United, Chelsea, they throw money at their problems. They throw money at their problems, expecting it to turn over quicker. They throw money at their problem, expecting to it's a miracle drug, right? Our money is gonna fix all our problems right now. So oh, you want $1 billion? Let's spend $1 billion. And for seasons, I've been arguing with people. I'm not talking about like talking. Arguing with people, literally arguing. You see my veins popping out, the frustration in my face. I'm like, listen, can you not see what's going on? Arsenal is prepping for the future. We're not going to be one of these clubs that spend beyond our means. We're not going to be one of these clubs that spend money we don't have. We're not doing that. And they keep saying, And I'm saying that look at this, look at the money. Then they start to say the same thing that old fans say about Arsenal fans. Oh, you watch the money. Are you accountant? Are you accountant? Now this is what I'm saying. You remember when Chelsea lost Abramovich? What happened? The person that came in had to buy the debt of the club. So this is what I'm saying, that most clubs spend money, not the club's money, the owner's money. And when you spend the owner's money, if the owner's supposed to leave, what's going to happen to the club? So the club is in debt. Man United, at the last time I checked, Man United was over $500 million debt or more. Now, some fans don't want to hear this. Some fans don't want to talk about this. But it's part of the football. It's part of the running of the club. So, going back to Man United. Hold on. There's a few comments I've been missing. Man United always try to compare. Saka's older brother said, Man United always try to compare to Arsenal. There we go. You see, exactly. They always try to think that they're on our level, but it's in a thing where now they're in their decline. That's when they're starting to understand the levels. They're starting to understand that, listen, it's not a bad thing what Arsenal was going through, because now we're going through it. And now I think now they're starting to respect Arteta as well. What Ferdinand says that Arteta, if Man United go for Arteta, he'll come to Man United. This guy's so delusional, man. I swear that Ferdinand is so delusional. I missed another one. Isak would be a good fit for you. Yeah, I don't know. Said that. Yeah. I think it would be a massive, because he plays the same way we play, and I believe that it will be an improvement on Jesus. Kai, he plays different from Kai. So listen, I'm not giving up Kai for nobody, man. I can't give up Kai for. I love Kai, but it's good to have the problems in the good problems, right? It's good. Isak is cool, but I want a beast like Gyökeres. There we go. See, so some people want Gyökeres, some people want Isak. And I'm 50-50, to be honest. I'm 50-50 because I love Isak from a long time. The first time I see Isak, the first match I've seen him, I fell in love. First international match, I see the one guy going around 3 different players. And I'm thinking, you shouldn't be doing that for your country. You shouldn't be doing that. Who else is on that team? You shouldn't be doing that. That's bonkers. But then that's when I fell in love with Isak. But then for the past few seasons, I'm starting to see Gyökeres and I'm starting to respect Gyökeres' grind, right? So yeah, I'm 50-50 to be fair, because Gyökeres is a clinical finisher and we need that. Isak is an overall player, overall striker, and I still love that. So man, anyone Arteta gets, I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that. Honestly, so Rohan before puberty says, honestly, Partey needs to play right back. Some people might say he'd get cooked, but he looks better next to Ben White. He also inverts, which helps the team massively with playing through the press. That's a big boy comment right there. Yeah. But that's a very... The reason why I laughed is because I remember when Arteta came in with this trial, with this... what do you call it now? This experiment, yeah, it was an experiment. I remember when Arteta came with the experiment, and literally everyone, well, I don't like to say everyone, but literally most people was criticizing, saying that Arteta's this, Arteta's that, Arteta's crazy, he's mad, why is he doing this? We need to stop changing things. Even me, I'm being honest, even me. Before, in the beginning, I wasn't criticizing, but then when we started to lose, I think we lost the match or we draw a match because of Thomas Partey's error at right back, because he didn't have the pace to get back. I started to criticize. So I'm holding my hands up, right? I'm holding my hands up. I was one of them. I wasn't criticizing at first. I was like, let the mad scientist do what he does best and come up with a formula to cure this epilepsy that we had at that time. So I was criticizing after the fact, right? But most people was criticizing as soon as they see that. Like, but how can you start the season like this? But now we're starting to see that, because most people see this Arteta using Partey at right back and say that, oh, it's a new thing. It's not been a new thing. He tried it last season, the beginning of last season, the first, I think 3 matches no, it's not the first 3 matches. I think the second and third match of the season and the fourth match, I think that's when he tried it. But the first match, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that's when Timber got injured. I think it was against Nottingham Forest, was it? That Timber got injured. And then that's when the next match after, that's when Thomas Partey started to play at right back. And then that's when the criticism came in. And then he's been trained. Don't believe that because Arteta stopped playing Partey there means that that's it. If you realize how Partey plays, even in midfield, sometimes he drift over to the right and cover Benjamin White. When Benjamin White attacks, he cover Benjamin White. So Partey has been learning that position over a season now. So this is why he's been so advanced. It may look like, man, Partey is so skillful, he's so good. He just adapted that position so quickly. No, he hasn't. He's been training that position, drifting from midfield into that position for the last season. When Benjamin White get caught up position, Partey is the one that's been covering. And sometimes Declan Rice even so. So big up to that comment, because that's facts. That's facts. The different dynamics created by Partey playing that position, because some passes that Partey play, Benjamin White won't be able to do it. Partey, the master of dropping the shoulder. Sometimes Partey's like, come here. No, I'm going next way. Come here. No. Like, Partey is a master of disguise when it comes down to dropping the shoulder. You don't know what direction he's going. So even that gives a different edge. That's, even if it's like a few steps, that's a big edge that can contribute to the team going forward. So Partey adds to that. Now, another comment. Saka's older brother said, Man United, a great move by stealing Obi Martin. He got a 14-minute hat-trick in his first game. Yo. I'm still hurt, man. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt because I was watching this guy and I'm like, yes, it's going to be Waneri feeding Obi Martin up top. And then you got Skelly playing with Waneri, because at that time, Skelly was playing in centre mid with Waneri. And then you've got people like Rue Waters coming through. You got Nichols. So I was like forming my team, because I'm the type of guy, I love youth players. Because even in FIFA, I need to. By the way, I'm going to hold a FIFA tournament, by the way, just to let you guys know. And there's going to be a prize, right, for the winner. I want to do it every week, but in the near future. So when I'm playing FIFA career mode, that's what I do. I start off with 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, right, and then I build them up. And then when they reach about 25, 26, I sell them off for profit. Because I love to see youngsters learning. I love to see youngsters improving and getting better and then becoming the best. But then when I see Obi Martin left, I was like, oh my gosh, what did we do? I was stressing out. I'm never going to lie, because I love Obi Martin. I love this guy. He's just a giant. He reminds me of Kanu. He reminds me of Adebayo. He reminds me of so much. Even Harry Kane. Some of his action reminds me of Harry Kane. So it's like, he's got a mixture in him, how he could play. And I was disappointed, man. But yeah, that was a good steal for Man United. Congrats to you guys, man. Adonis said, how much cup have you won so far? What do you mean, how much cup? In what? What time frame are we talking about? You need to give me a time frame, Adonis. Because if you're talking about, because you lot won a cup last season with Ten Hag, why you sack him then? Why have you sacked him? And if that's the case, why do you want Mikel Arteta at your club? Listen, Adonis, don't get into that, mate. Don't start that, because you won't win, lad. You won't win, man. Saka's older brother said at Roland, I don't want Partey in right back because he got injured there last time. That's a good point. That's a good point, man. But to be fair, Saka, Partey, it doesn't matter where he plays. When this guy's gonna get injured, he's gonna get injured. Like, literally, he got injured like, I think four times. I was literally counting last season how many times he got injured in training. I think he got injured like 4 times in training last season. So I don't think the right back is the problem. I think it's just, I don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully that's changed. Hopefully that improved, because so far he's not had any injury, and that's amazing. I don't know if I hit a new doctor at the club, but I'm happy. Arsenal, Masada said Arsenal is getting to peak of form, I believe he's saying. Yep, we're getting there, and at the right time. Odegaard is coming back. We've got Saka performing the best I've ever seen in the past year. That match against Liverpool is the best I've seen Saka in the past year. And bear in mind, I say the best without Odegaard. So there's context to it. With Odegaard, I don't believe it's the best. But without Odegaard, it's the best. Because this guy needs Odegaard to play a certain way. And he was playing there by himself. He was like, literally, man, I'm doing this by myself. You can see him. Man's be strapping up the captain armband. You see him just literally all the time fixing it. I'm the guy. Come here, I'm the guy. Come here, Robertson. I'm the guy. Literally, man, I got chills watching Saka. I got chills. the way he was playing with Robertson, because Robertson is not a rubbish player. Robertson is a quality left back, and Saka was embarrassing this guy over and over and over and over again. But yeah, we're in peak form, and Odegaard is coming back. Timber looks like he's coming back as well to full fitness. California, hopefully he's coming back. But yeah, our squad is coming back. And then the thing with City, Rodri ain't coming back. So that's a big deal for us. That's a big deal for us. Liverpool, I believe Liverpool is going to drop points. The way they play against us, I'm like, I'm not scared of Liverpool. This is a joke team. We didn't have Odegaard and we were playing these guys like this. Imagine having Odegaard in the team. Imagine having Saliba. Saliba was in the team and we dealt with him like this. I'm like, I'm not scared of Liverpool. Liverpool is just hype right now. It's just the hype. It's just so it's the new thing right now. It's the in thing. But yeah, they're gonna fall off soon. Trust me, mark my words, they're gonna fall off soon. I'm not wishing bad for Liverpool, by the way. I'm not wishing bad for you guys, but I believe that you guys, you're good, but I'm not scared. I don't feel threatened. I feel threatened for, against City more than you. And even City, we draw against City as well. Man, it's just that we needed Odegaard in certain matches that we lost and draw. That match that we lost, we needed Odegaard, and to be fair, it was an unfair decision as well. Why we lost that match. So these are all circumstances that I believe that it won't end our season. I know we're quite a few way behind City right now and Liverpool, but listen, the same thing happened last season. We were quite ahead of Liverpool and City last season. They came back, and then Liverpool was ahead of us and City, and we came back. It's just we're gonna catch up. I think we're gonna catch up. I don't know. Said exactly. You are not on our level. I don't know what you're talking about. What's that? Local Rice is coming to United. I don't even know who that is. Tell me who that is. I done this. You talking about Declan Rice? Liquor Rice. Let me know what you're talking about. He's coming to United. Rohan Party before puberty said, yes, my brother, facts. He's also said he got injured. Adonis said, he's not going to win you any trophies. What are you talking about, Adonis? You talking about Jesus? Sterling? Who are you talking about, Adonis? Let me know. Rohan before puberty said, you know, boo, brother. Yeah, man, big up my guy. All them shaking and that. By Masado, Chido ain't a bowler, man. Watch Chido ain't a bowler, man. Watch my words. Hey, I've heard this as well. You know, I heard this as well from someone else. They said that the reason why I think he said the reason why Chido was getting so much goal was because of Waneri and Dowman. Now, I know that Waneri and Dowman didn't play much together with Chido in certain instances, in different matches. They didn't play much together. But there's a point to that. And the supply he was getting was very good. It was very good. But then you see him play for me United and already scoring goals. So, like, I was saying that until I see him at United, it's still scoring goals. So, who knows? We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Masada says, as 1 star gone, 1 star won. Exactly. But we need a striker. We need a striker to be born right now. We got Edwards, but Edwards have been there for a while now. And to be fair, it looks like Cheetah was overtaking Edwards at one point, man. Run before people say, what are your thoughts on Ben White, right centre back in the future? Man, the problem is, seeing Benjamin White now, there's no comparison with William Saliba, but I believe they're talking like if Saliba needs rest or Saliba's injured or into cup matches like these, I would keep Benjamin White at right back, to be fair. Reason being, I want him now. If Saliba is injured, then there's a toss up between Benjamin White and Timber. I would have Timber right centre back. I believe Timber is a better right centre back than Benjamin White. Actually, I would have to think about this one because Timber is more defensive minded at centre back, but Benjamin White, I believe, is more calmer. Is the more he can distribute the ball better from right centre back. But Timber, I believe, is more aggressive than Benjamin White. He's a better defender at right centre back than Benjamin White, and that's very harsh to say because Benjamin White didn't put a foot wrong against Liverpool. It's very harsh, but seeing Timber, I've seen Timber playing that right centre back in. When was it? I can't remember what match was it against, and especially in pre-season as well. And he was brilliant. It's just that he didn't attack as much as I would like him as a right centre back. Especially when I see him play for Ajax, he played right centre back and he did attack. But I didn't see him doing it. I'm thinking, is it because he's come back from injury? Who knows? But yeah, that's a good shot. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. He was talking about Party. What? He's talking about Party? Oh no, I'm never gonna address that one. Hey, I done this. I'm never gonna address that one, mate. I don't even know what you're talking about, geezer. I'm not gonna address that one, to be honest. Arteta won't win you lots anything. Yeah. Typical Man United hate. Benny is absolutely press resistance. Yeah, facts. He is press resistant, and he's getting better and better every season. Like the way he turns out of trouble, the way he turns, the way he pivots. He's learning more and more, because when he just started there, you can see that he's slow because he's not used to that week in, week out. But now it's like part of his game. Sometimes I see him zipping the ball into Saka, going into Saka, and then coming back, confusing the player that's marking him, and just getting back and recycling. I'm thinking that this is some top quality right back play. Top quality. Sometimes I even forget that he was a centre back by trade, or a centre mid. And this is why it's so good, because he was a centre back, he was a centre mid. So it's like these different experiences on the pitch help him in different moments of the game. So Benjamin White, man, I love Benny, man. Benny is my guy, man. Hey, you remember what happened when McGinn tried bully Saliba, try foul Saliba? Benjamin White, man, slap the ball in his chest, whoop, in his chest, hold that. You get me? Benjamin White will always be, even when he have a bad match, I won't go hard at him, man, because he will always be like one of my top guys in the Arsenal team. I think Arteta wins the Champions League and comes second in the Prem this season. Yeah, I love that confidence. Masado. Yeah. Second, I think we can win the Champions League. I think we can. I always say that Champions League is easier to win than Prem. I always think so because Champions, especially the format now, is just a one-off game with teams in the league format. I think it's easier to win the Champions League than the Prem, because the Prem is, I don't know, there's like the qualities of the team, the different types of quality. In the Champions League, most teams will play the same. Majority of the team will play the same. Possession football, attacking football. In the Premier League, you'll literally get someone having a low block because they know you're better than them. They have a low block and hope for a draw. In the Champions League, most teams are not going to do that. Most teams are going to try to win, because that's the whole reason why they're in the Champions League. Because they have a winning mentality. They have a winning mindset. So it's easier to play against a team that wants to win against you, because they're going to leave themselves open for exposure. But a team that's trying to get a draw and solidify, park the bus, for lack of better terms, park the bus against you, that's quite difficult. So yeah, I agree with that it's easier. It's easier to win the Champions League than the Prem. But yeah, who knows? We possibly can get both, bro. Probably can get the Champions League and Prem, but we need a signing in the summer. I believe in the January. I believe we need another signing in January. But let's see, man. Let's see. Yo, big facts. But I just have to mention the level of passing Rice gave to Martinelli under transition. Yeah. You watching football, man? You watching football? Yeah, Declan Rice Declan Rice. For the past I always say five matches, in the last 5 matches, I was critical of Benjamin White, because I'm saying that he's not playing the way I want him. I'm not Benjamin White, Declan Rice, I should say. He's not playing the way I want him to play. He's playing to reserve. Even for England, he was playing reserve. And then I remember when he's starting to get back that attacking mentality. I remember the exact moment. It was the second match. It was the second match for Arsenal. It was that time when Arsenal was playing. Who was they playing? Sorry, not Arsenal, England. England was playing a match, right? England was playing a match, and the first match, England lost, or they drew, but Declan Rice were having a mare. He was having a nightmare. He was playing slow, he was passing slow, he was doing everything slow. But then I see the second match now, I see this guy now coming in, and he improved drastically. Everything just changed drastically. And yeah, Slovakia, he improved drastically. And then I can see from then on, coming back to the Arsenal team, everything's starting to go up. The passing starting to go up, the accuracy, the movement, the even the very confident to do certain take-ons. I was missing that from Declan Rice from earlier on last season, and then to see him come and do the same thing, man. Respect to Declan Rice, man. So I don't know if you're saying Arsenal park the bus. What are you talking about? Arsenal don't park it. Hey, I done this. I'm telling you, stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that. I don't know what you're talking about. Arsenal press the bus. Good comeback, Mesado. Arsenal press the bus. We don't park the bus. Yeah. But I wanted to talk about a few players that we have to look out for. Sam Greenwood. Yeah, Sam Greenwood is a player for Preston that we need to look out for. He's gonna do good next season. Tomorrow night he's gonna do good. I know he's gonna do good. We need to keep an eye on him. That's their attacker. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick prediction because I don't want the video to go. It's already been an hour. I don't want the video to be too long. So I'm gonna do a prediction, and my prediction tomorrow, if we play with the formation I want us to play with, the players that I want us to play with, in terms of mixing experience with youth, I'm gonna say I'm expecting a 3-0. A 3-0. That's what I'm going for. A 3-0. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your prediction for tomorrow's match. And who's the man of the match? I'm saying Waneri is going to be a man of the match. I'm telling you guys from now. The video I'm going to be posting for tomorrow or for Thursday, it's going to be Waneri man of the match. Remember that. I'm telling you that. That's if he doesn't get. I don't even want to talk about injuries, man. Forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. I don't want to entertain any injuries. We already got too much injuries in our defense. We don't want it to start creeping in midfield as well and creeping in the attacking side of the game. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoyed the stream. Enjoy you guys going back and forth. Big up to Rohan before puberty. I have never seen you commented on any other videos before, but I respect you basically turning up in the comment now. Big up Adonis, big up Mesado, big up Saka's older brother. Yeah, big up all you guys. Big up Mokamo, big up Chucks, big up all you guys, man. Thanks for showing up, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. And as I said, look out for the gaming competition. If you're a big FIFA fan, if you're a big FIFA player, look out for that competition because it's easy money. It's easy money. I got someone to sponsor the channel to basically be, we can all competition, and they will pay that. They will pay for the person that wins. They will pay off their backs, right? So I got a sponsor for that. So let me know in the comment box below if you're a FIFA fan, if you're on it, and I'm basically trying to build a league. I'm trying to build a league because the person told me that, listen, the more player that joins, the better it is, because then the rewards may get bigger. Imagine earning $50 every Friday. Every Friday you earn $50, and then going on to next month, every Friday you're earning $100, $150 every Friday. And when more players come in, it's gonna be Monday to Friday. Every Monday to Friday, every day you're earning $50 to $100. And the more players that come in, the more people that comes in the competition, the more the money is gonna go up. So that's just a little gif there of what's gonna happen in the near future. But yes, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Those of you that are watching and not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Subscribe, bro. And those of you that already subscribed, big respect to you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next video, guys. Goodbye.